All right, let's take you to one of the big stories we've been tracking for you over the past weeks and take you live to Stilfontein in the northwest, where the body of an illegal miner has just been taken to a mortuary. The body was retrieved today as food, water and batteries were lowered into that disused mine shaft. Scores of zamas underground are set to be in dire straits. NPOs are leading efforts to lower supplies, lower supplies into the shaft, insisting that human lives are the priority here. Newzroom Afrika's Refiloe Seboko has been watching these activities closely. She joins us live with an update. Refiloe, it's been a story that's been unfolding over a number of weeks now. What is the latest at 4 o'clock this Tuesday?
At 4 o'clock this Tuesday, like you rightfully indicated there, Michelle, the body has been taken now to the morgue by the forensic pathologist, and earlier on we saw community members stopping that process of lowering food underground until the body is being taken away. That body now been taken away, but on an end we also saw community members coming back to lower more food supply, and we have volunteers who are part of this. One of them is Charles Mandla. Charles, he's a community member here, but also one of the volunteers. Ke lebogetse kwa gago Mandla a re bue ka tiro e dirang fana le gore gompieno le ntshitse stop.
Re ile ra etsa lengolo seng a re ne re qala ho theosa thapo ra theosa thapo itse a itswa thapo go tswa mangolo a mangata batho ba le ba kofatse ba kopa hore no re ba kenyetse dijo ba kopa hore re ba ntshe ka mono thapo ile a nyologa ka stupu se bodile motho le ona senyegile haholo le so she utlwisa pelo botlhoko ntwe so mare no yana re zamele hape o theosa thapo e nngwe le dijo e theule le dijo so thapo eo a re itse no a re gula e tlotla mare le bona ba ne ba itse ba kopa hore re qale ka batho bana ba shuleng cause batho ba le bangga o lo go fatshe ba sentse ba bodile so ba itse mona mo chafting mona na bana le 6 ya bona ba bang ba teng kwa go masaiti mo bone ba sebeletsa teng so ba kopa hore re qale ka banana re ntse batho banana e tla re ge ka usane ba qale hore go tswe motho a phelang.
And I must warn our viewers there, Michelle, together with you, that some of the details that Charles will be sharing here are a bit graphic, particularly around the body that was retrieved here today.
Yeah, stupusele o swaka se bodile like ha ba montsha lesaka ba le ba bantu ba di forensic re fumana hore no le nama e tloboga le saka ne re go sala go fela dinyo so e bontsha hore no ke gale motho la shwele ke gala dutse mo le o nang gale le teng ka montle ka mo ne sa gone o utlwa like ne re smele sa tse ne se le sempe
tla re bua ka makwalo re bone makwalo a ka nna 6 a o reng a tswile go tlase bangwe ba a tlhalosa gore ba batla disaka bangwe they are requesting for beef they are requesting gore process ene e direlwe ka potlako re tlhalosetse gore makwalo ao a reng sentle
ya ba kopa batho ba le go makwalo ngale batho ba le ba go fatse ba kopa hore no please government e kopa hore ba thuse like ba zama hore ba ntshe ka mole ka speed because le ba bang batho no ba like ba bodile and masaka ba sana ona like ntwele hore no ba kopa masaka ba sana masaka hore no ba bofe di like ditupu tseo so that's why re le rathe o sa masaka so no re emetse le masaka ma ba sampane ba lo kopa masaka location mona gore no re tlo gona hore re ba theolele dijo tse ding gape mare thapo e theogile no e tla ra nyologa gape ke gola e tlo nyologa le motho a shuleng gape ba itse di body tse leng ka tshafong ka mo di 6 so go tswile one no go nje o setse 5 so e tla ra re goga mola re tla bona gape hore no go tlotswa eng
so dikgetsi tse le di dirisang go isa dijo go tlase ke tsone tse di dirisiwang gape go tlase ba ba leng go tlase go potoka le go to wrap those bodies
ke bona masake ba wa dirisang gore ba repe like di bodies tseo so nako ele re theositse dijo ba kgutlisa lesaka ba kgutlisitse stopo fela se le yalo. So for sure no ba re tlo dirisa masaka a mabedi ne ntse re wa dirisa o theosa dijo.
The form of communication eli dirisang, you know, ra utlwa gore la goeletsa ko tlase, there's an echo that is going there. How do you know that molaetsa wa lona wa fitla kwa le bone ba itse yang gore molaetsa wa fitla ko go lona le gore ke nako ya gore ano le ka goga rope kgotsa ba dilo tse di disang ko tlase ba di fitlheletse?
Angere tapo like usually ra itse gore no ke 1800. So I sense maybe ka 200 ra ba kgolletsa, so re ba etsa aware gore no tapo ke eo ya theoga ya tla go bona. Le bona ba tla ba sentse ba hwelletsa ba e bona ba tlo ba hwelletsa gore ba e bona. So go utlwa fela voice ile ya like mo chafting mole wa utlwa gore no ha o ga le khone utlwana net aba etsa ra se ra itse gore no ba le bona le saka le theogang tapo theogang.
That is the form of communication eli dirisa.
Ya lo mseso re sebetsa communication ya.
And then way forward no yana se se diragalang ga jana le gore go tswela jana go fitlhaneng?
Yeah, nke record itse no re kinye dijo until la bone, so we are surprised because Refiloe number no ya gore no re kinye magewa makae, like you know Refiloe 1000 fela ya dijo gore re kinye magewa 1000 fela mare kodo like we are surprised because kodo ya re blela gore no re kinye magewa makae re kinye eastern portion tse kae. So like we are surprised, but we have to follow a protocol that is they are using here.
Maikaelelo a lona ene le gore le batla go romela disaka tse di kae kgotsa you know bags of instant porridge, maltabela, metsi ne le ikaeletse gore la go romela tse kae?
No, the donation tsa di kereke di re thusitse gagolo, like no re senda mageo a tswang go bona ba re thusa batho ba like re ne re sena number cause a re na nix wa bona re shebile di donation tse tswang go batho. So like re ne sena number gore no re tlo kinya magewa makae re kinye eastern porridge tse ka ntho e fitlang fela gona ga ya mogela. So le maobane makula re a ela re donate la ka di tin staff ba re donate la ka phofu le di fish oil, so ba ile ba re ntho tseo di khutlele go morago. So like no ga sa itse gore no gape donation engwe re tla ithola ka until la bone o re o beetseng gore no re sebetse until la bone.
Charles. Michelle, what Mandla is explaining there is the process in which they are using to lower food underground, but also how they are communicating. He was talking about the state of the body that was retrieved here today, which according to him and based on what he has observed, it looks like the person died a long time ago. But you know that there is that forensic processes, pathology processes of determining the cause of death, when exactly the person passed on. We saw the body being taken away there. He was also indicating that how do they know that as they are lowering this rope with the food, taking them underground to those, how do they know that it has arrived? How do they communicate with those that are underground to say now they can pull out that rope? He was talking on how they are screaming and there's an echo that goes underground. You know that this shaft, he was talking about 1,800 meter long, close to 2 kilometer long, and they know when to start when to start trying to communicate with those that are underground. And at this moment in time, Michelle, that process where you see the gentlemen there, the volunteers walking into circles like that, we understand that is them trying to take the rope yet again back to the surface and taking it back in a form of a circle so that they can be able to tie yet another sack to take it underground. So I guess now the communication has reached them to say that other parcel that they took underground has arrived and now it's time for them to pull up the rope. He was also talking about the bags that they had sent there. They did not come to the surface when that body was coming up. up or it was being retrieved, they were left there, and they still now have to get those bags back to the surface so that they can put on more items. We're still seeing bottles of water that are here, some bags of instant porridge that are here, and when those bags are then coming, they will then be putting them inside and then lowering it once again, and to continue providing those that are remaining underground, Michelle, with water, food. He was also talking about the letters that they send indicating that the situation underground is dire. There are bodies. So far, we know of 6 that even Matlasedi have talked about that letter, as well as the information that we are getting as we are getting those letters. And I guess because now 1 has been retrieved, there's 5 bodies that are still remaining. But the numbers are still really not, clear as yet, Michelle, as the process of the mining rescue experts has also been stopped at this moment in time, as we are seeing community members now taking over this process of delivering food underground, and things like water, and it's exactly how things are unfolding this side, Michelle, together with our viewers.
Refiloe Seboko live to us there from just meters away from that disused mine shaft in Stilfontein in the northwest. Thanks very much indeed for that update.